Hey, what is going on, guys? The Ellis 2076 here, bringing you another video. And today we actually have a different video for you guys. I'm not actually on a game, taking a little break, kinda, from Counter-Strike, but it's something else, Counter-Strike. Anyway, we're on a CS:GO Lounge right now, and I'm starting a challenge technically tomorrow because the matches are tomorrow. Um, I got $100 worth of skins on OP Skins, which are technically worth more. I don't know if I have a total what they're worth betting wise, but I put $100 on OP skins and we'll see where that goes. But anyway, so the matches, I'm actually gonna give predictions for you guys too. If any of my viewers are fans of betting on games, if you aren't, I don't recommend it at all. Not at all. Definitely not. I shouldn't do it either, but I do it. Oh well. Anyway, so right now the tournament going on right now is the ESL qualifiers for that, and they're all best of ones. So right off the bat, best of ones are really risky. Like, you should try to play it as safe as possible. But even though wow, you can even see. Oops, well, you saw I bet on that match. Any of my checks are the matches I bet on, but I'll show you my bets later too. Um, but best of ones are really risky. Underdogs can upset a lot, and can happen, but let's just get into this. So the first match is Optic Gaming versus Fluffy Gangsters, and right off the bat, you gotta favor Optic Gaming. Even though yesterday I actually had a bet on the match. Optic Gaming choked. They were up 11-4 at the half on Cobblestone against Gambit, and they ended up losing 16-14. But I feel like Fluffy Gangsters is probably towards the bottom of the teams that are in this qualifier. So probably like 75-25 odds around what it is for Optic Gaming. And I'll show you my bets afterwards, but this is one of the matches I did bet on. Second match, you got Splice versus Renegades. And both these teams I believe both these teams ended up losing. Let's double check real quick. Yes, both these teams did end up losing their matches yesterday. Renegades lost to Flipside Tactics, and Splice lost to what did Splice lose to? I think Splice lost to Dignitas. Let's double check that again. No, Splice lost to Hellraisers. Okay, so I would recommend skipping this match because I could see an upset happening here. But if I had to favor a team, I would favor Renegades, but I would favor it more towards like a 65-35 in favor of Renegades. But I could see an upset happening here, which is why I'm not betting on it. Plus, I like betting on teams more that I know, like the players, and I follow more. So I would skip this. Next up, you got Tyloo versus Immortals. If you guys don't know, Immortals, which I actually didn't know this till a little while ago, is the old Tempo Storm team. So, and Tyloo is the Chinese team. So both of them lost their matches. Immortals lost to Envious, and I was watching the match for a while, and I believe the score was like 6-6, and when I checked the final score, it was 16-6 Envious won. So the problem with Immortals is if they get upset or angry, they tilt pretty quickly, and then it's hard for them to get back in. They'll force buy when they shouldn't. They won't make smart decisions. And the same goes for Tyloo. Both teams are very skilled. So another one, I'd recommend skipping or playing the odds here and going like a low bet on Tyloo. But if you guys want to know, I am skipping this match. Next up is Dignitas versus Empire, and Empire played Cloud9 yesterday, and they did lose. But for the beginning of the match, they actually looked really good. Empire was up 7-3. I believe Cloud9 won pistol in the last two, and then Empire ended up winning like 7 straight. But Cloud9 ended up bringing back the half 8-7, and then did go on to win the match. But so Empire is a team that's kind of underrated at this tournament, but I still have to favor Dignitas, 70-30 in favor of Dignitas. But again, it's another match I'm going to be skipping because Dignitas isn't looking the greatest right now. So that's my opinion. Next up is G2 versus Hellraisers, and as you can see, did bet on this match, and you saw what I bet for a second there, but I'll go through it again. like I said before, Hellraisers and G2 both won their matches before. But right off the bat, you got to favor G2. G2 have been looking really good as of late, not counting their E-League final last week to NIP, where they did actually lose to NIP in a best of 3. You still got to favor G2 in this, and I put, out of the $100, a low bet on G2. I believe I put like 10, I think I put like $10.56 on that. So next up, you got FaZe versus Flipside Tactics, and Flipside, I'm actually going to double check real quick. Flipside did beat Renegades, and FaZe did beat Dignitas, so both teams won their matches pretty convincingly, 16-8 and 16-9. FaZe has been looking back and forth. Flipside Tactics, not that well, although they did play good against Navi, and I believe it was the last tournament they both played in. So I have to favor FaZe in this, but I don't think this high. I think 70-30, but I think the percentages go based off of what the people bet on them. Like, so 2,800 bets have been placed, so I'm assuming 80% of the bets are on FaZe. I don't know how it works. Next up, you got Cloud9 versus Mouse Sports in a best of 1. I feel like this game is going to be a 50-50. I'm not betting. I'm bet on Cloud9, not for the reason that just because they have a lower percentage, so you want to 50-50 is a lot of time you want to go on the underdog, but Cloud9 is my favorite team, so if I continue doing betting advice, any prediction I make on Cloud9, you guys may want to go based off of your own opinion, because I almost always bet on Cloud9, unless I absolutely know that they don't have a chance in, and even that I might throw in a small bet on them. But 50-50, Mouse Sports almost lost to Fluffy Gangsters. They ended up winning in overtime 19-16 yesterday, which was a big surprise because Mouse Sports is a very good team. And Cloud9, like I said up before, they ended up beating Empire 16-8, I believe, or 16-9. So they did end up winning that game pretty convincingly. So I would recommend putting a small bet on Cloud9 on this just because Mouse Sports didn't look too good yesterday. And Cloud9 did look really well. Next up, you got, in the last match of the ESL, you got Gambit Gaming versus Envious. Like I said up before, Envious beat Immortals 16-6. And they, from what I watched, I didn't watch the whole game, but they performed pretty well to close out that match. And Gambit did end up coming back big time after losing on, they were down 11-4 on Cobblestone going on to the T side, and completely, I would more say it was Optic choking a little bit, but Gambit did look really good in the comeback. I do still favor Envious, though, 65-35 in favor of Envious. And the only match that's not up here that I will give a little prediction is the E-League Finals tomorrow between Astralis and CLG. CLG actually did, as you can see the odds right here, beat SK, which is pretty good for them because I'm from North America, so I got heart for those North American teams. But I want, no matter how bad I want, I'm going to be betting on the Astralis CLG game in favor of Astralis just because CLG has looked so inconsistent through this entire tournament, and Astralis has been pretty solid. They only dropped one match so far to SK where they lost like 16-7, and then they came right back and beat them 16-8. So 75-25 odds for Astralis, and I will be betting on Astralis as well. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I will try to tweet out most of the games for you guys to see how my predictions went. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you do decide to bet, I wish you guys the best of luck. Before I go, going to my bets just to confirm. Optic Gaming, I can't, whatever. Optic Gaming, $16 bet for a $5 reward to beat Fluffy Gangsters. G2 to beat Hellraisers, $10, $4 reward. And a $9.50 on Cloud9 for a $13 reward. These two both should win. If they don't, it'll be a little upsetting, but that's all part of the game. So if you guys like this video, if you guys could drop a like down below, that'd be huge. Comment below what you guys think about the games tomorrow, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm the Ellis 2076.